pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Joe Ingles is out there with Carter. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's New York with it, after Joe Ingles missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Grimes. Ingles covering. Pocket 6. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
From deep three-point range, 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Knicks, we've got Emmanuel quickly. Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. And easy 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for New York.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Portis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Portis. And Portis drains both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
To the paint. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Here's Dragic, following the score by Obi Toppin. Dragic, the pass to Portis. Allen, right side, out to the right wing. Connaughton. They get it back. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead, leading by just 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So if we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh,
nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet. Well, for the Bucks, although they haven't been dominant in this series so far, tonight is clearly not going to be easy. If they hope to finish the series off here in Game 5, they've got some work to do in the second half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, Ernie, you got to love the way they're getting stops. I mean, the defense works only if all 5 guys are playing it and attached to a string. When one guy moves, the other has to. Elite, physical, tough, engaged level.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Carter out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Barrett. Here's Robinson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And here's Carter. Pass to Ingles. Lopez with the ball. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Lopez. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Lopez has got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee. Now Randall. With the drive. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Randall following the miss by Giannis. down low. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Portis. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic LU jam.
Love the read.
Now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bobby Portis.
Well, I think you've got to look at the defense for part of this. Clearly, he was outstanding, but the defense didn't really put up any resistance at all. And as a result, he was able to eat and eat and eat some more.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thanks, David. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. "16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Nuts! They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Here's Brunson. The three-pointer, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 5 seconds left to play here in the 4th. From deep, it's off. And so the Milwaukee Bucks take the series, and they'll move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.